Well, first of all, Merry Christmas to everybody. Told the guys, everybody has Christmas. The difference between Christmas and a Merry Christmas is a win, and so you're always concerned about this game, and thankful that our guys didn't go home mentally, and they stayed here and they were locked in and did a great job, and so proud of them, and so thankful, blessed during this Christmas time, man. We just to be around people you love and care. So pray all of our fans. Thank you for everybody who showed up. I know it's an early game and all that, but thankful for the students that came and for just the fans that drove in for an early morning game. So blessed for that, and hope everybody gets to celebrate a great time with their family.
Coach, from the time PJ came here to today, what have you learned most about him?
His care factor. He really, really cares. He cares about his teammates. He cares about winning. He cares about becoming a better player. He wants to get better. He wants to improve. He wants to grow his game, and so that you just never know, right? From the outside, you can see he's a good player when he's someplace else, but you never know how invested a young person is till they get here, and that's been impressive.
You see the numbers. I mean, he's second in the country in scoring, and he's all over the floor. He does a little bit of everything. How close, before the season started, he was being touted as one of the most talented point guards out there. How close do you feel like he is to attaining that, and how much better can he be?
Beauty is always in the eye of the beholder, and I wouldn't want anybody else. So I think that's, probably as much I'd like, because I'm sure there are guys out there that have a guard, and they think their guard's the best in the country, and all I know is that I wouldn't want anybody else, and I'm looking forward to watching him continue his continued improvement in being a point guard and managing the game, and he's not just a point. You can play him off the ball too. Just like you can with David Castillo, and man, we got multiple guys like that. So it's exciting to see where we can all go together.
Coach, kind of spinning off that, when you talk about PJ managing the game, how do you assess his ability to run the offense to this point of the season?
It's getting better. He's learning how to make better reads. He's learned how to take better angles. He's learned how to create more space to deliver passes, and now it's, we the whole team, we've got to trust that we can give the ball up, get to the second action, get to the third action, and that both he and David will get the ball back, right, where at a greater advantage than when they come down the court initially. And that's going to take time, a little time, but it's coming along. We see it in practice, for stints, and so those are some little things right there that are going to help us.
And another phase of the team game to this point, how would you assess this team's defense to this progress, with its progress?
We made progress. I may not always show up there, but sometimes you see the score and you're like, why'd we give up so many points? And I'm sure once I go back and I look at it, we're probably going to be like a 1.0 point per possession till probably the last, minute or so. And so then I'll be like, all right, that wasn't too bad. We're not far off where we want to be, 0.95, so so little different things. I think the communication is getting better. The switching is getting better. The being in the right spot in ball screen coverages are getting better. We've learned our players on what type of coverage they're better in, especially our forwards. And we're coming along.
What have you seen in recent games where you guys are trending in the right direction, going towards Big 12 play coming up here soon?
Well, winning helps. Sharing the ball. We're playing better the way we want to play for longer periods of time. That's it. I just like I got a great belief in these guys, and that doesn't mean we're gonna win every game, but like we're gonna do just fine in the Big 12, and what we've done up unto this point, it's not all on them. It's some that's on us as a staff too. And some of it is just the process, right? The process of having to go through some things to get here. So, I'm thankful that we have a lot of season ahead of us, and we've got guys that want to get better every day, and we got a staff that has done a great job of connecting with their hearts, and so I know that the improvement's going to continue.
How much comfort and freedom do you see Taj playing with right now?
Oh man, how good was he, right? Like, I told him the other day in practice, I was like, hey man, I need you to practice like when you have the black shirt on. I need to play like when you have the black shirt on, not when you have the white shirt on. You get on the team with the white shirt, and all of a sudden you look like you're trying not to make a mistake. And when you're on the black shirts, you're flying around and you're grabbing this and that and the other. And it's something, man, I believe in you, right? I believe in you. So just relax and play and go be Taj. And I see it. And as his conditioning continues to grow, because it's different. Game condition is different than practice conditioning, and he'll have longer stints out there. But I know his teammates trust him. I know we as a staff trust him, and we see what he brings to the floor. And so, man, yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm so proud of him. Plus 32 on the floor tonight. He's been averaging probably 1 rebound every 3.5 to 4 minutes. Today he was a little off on that I think is probably 1 rebound every 5 minutes. But he's normally better than that. And so he just creates opportunities for us, and he's willing to do all the little things that contribute to winning but may not show up on the stat sheet.
How much has his experience with you and this team helped, especially now when you are bringing in so many new guys at the beginning of the season?
Yeah, I think he knows like what we want it to look like, and what has happened is he's become more comfortable like speaking about it. And even if he wasn't playing as much early, he was still willing to say, hey, this is not what it's supposed to look like. But like the great thing about Taj does it every single day, right? Every day you know what you're going to get. He is coming in, he's going to show up early, he's going to get up shots, he's going to lift extra, he's going to follow everything Morgan says about nutrition. And I'm glad I finally got smart enough to have him out there, because it's going to show the other guys, hey, if we do those things, it translates to being on the floor. But man, I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him, because what has happened in the past is like you see it in practice, but then when you put him in the game, right? Like there's a weight, like his feet got a little heavy in the games, or it was just moving a little bit slower than he did normally in practice, and now he's figured out how to get past that. And I'm excited because I think there's still another notch to him. Like, I mean, he shoots the ball really well in practice, and he just hasn't given himself the opportunity to fail that way in the game yet. And I think that part is going to be a next step. And not that we need people to score, but if you have to guard 4 guys out there, it means that it opens the rim up for us for somebody. And so that's the next step for him.
And I know guys are getting the chance to go home now for Christmas. Are the Euro guys, is there enough time for them to get all the way back home, or what's their plan for the next few days?
Yeah, I don't think they're not going home. I believe they're all going to New York together. So they said they know what the Little Apple's like. Now they want to go see the Big Apple.
Is that really where they go?
Yeah. They've got friends and stuff,
Okay.
family, so they're going to go see some people, and then they're all going to get together and hang out in New York.
Okay. Do you have any like workout plans or anything for the guys the next couple of days, or is it just all off till they get
No, they have. One of the things I tell them in recruiting is that I'll occupy your time during Thanksgiving, so you won't get to see your family during then. But Christmas, I'll give you 4 to 5 days off, and so you get to be with your families. And so all our guys are the foreign guys are leaving. I think everybody's going to be out of town. And so they get to spend time with their family, and then they'll be back Christmas night, and then we'll practice the next morning, run all the turkey and dressing or whatever it is they ate for Christmas out of them that morning, then practice that evening again, and start getting ready for Monroe.